So the main parallel and the most obvious parallel I can draw between AI and demonry is the fact they both lie incessantly. If I was to go on to AI looking for facts, I would be screwed. AI is a creative venture, much the same way that a procedurally generated game like Caves of Cod or RimWorld seems to be. I haven't played RimWorld yet, but AI is definitely in the business of intelligent lies. The exact same as demons. I unfortunately have had very many days. I mean, one day is too much, but I had about 7 to 9 of them, I'm guessing roughly, where demon energy was incessant. The voices were extremely loud and clear, and it could almost be relied on to tell a relevant lie that I could work on. Not actually even convert, because it wouldn't be a clear lie in a way that lined up. It sounded almost like that. If you know what I'm getting at here, the lie might sound appealing and slightly relevant, just like AI does. Um, but I'll be off at a tangent that you can't even use it. Now, awareness on this means a disempowering of Lehman's way. It starts to feel useless once you realize it does this. Eventually, once you figure out the demon's nature, intuitively, instinctively, and or with the help of the Lord Jesus Christ, or better yet, living how you know how to live as a gentleman, it seems that demons respect gentlemen. Men already know how to have lived and just know how to be man and live as man. This is what the demon will respect the most, to leave you alone eventually. But I had a very strong case. I was hospitalized during, and fits the parameters and definitions of mental health crisis. So yes, it was absolutely a mental health crisis. There was very little talk of demons when I went to hospital. It was all described as symptoms, because it can be perfectly described as symptoms of schizophrenia. Right now, I'm just reading through me trying to get something talkable out of it. So I've seen things and I've been through things that I'd rather not talk about. Simply put. So when I said I was wanting to make a video, what did Demonic Co-Pilot say this morning? It fed me lies. It just fed me lies. It feels like a trial of sorts. So this is my second or third attempt to get something decent for a video, yet not irrelevant to my life or my beliefs. I'm going to try and calm down my beliefs videos quite a lot, and if I'm going to speak on my beliefs, I want them to be very clear and make sure that there's no room for argument and specific. But this isn't a video about this. This is a video on the parallels. A demon that knows too much about you, naturally enough, trying to inflict its own agenda upon me. So, as I'm reading this, I'm trying to find clearer bits of. I wanted to talk about something grounded rather than the world closing in on me. So I brought up the topic of the dole, right? And AI's video ideas were as follows. Video template. Why the dole isn't listed on it. And it has, let's see, about 5 or 6 paragraphs. 6 if you include the introduction, tone and style, and then about 5 more. But you know what? They're all twisted in their own way. The dole's excellent. The dole that I receive leaves me very rich and well endowed. And what do I do with that money? I do not waste it. I buy things that I like. Appreciation is at the core of who I am as a person. So I'll sideline this. Just doing something on the computer here. I'll close away that and focus on the list there. Right? You can see we're about 6 minutes in. So under the tone and style introduction, it wants to be mythic but grounded, ambiguous but clear, protect was not before. So useless but not useless, sort of thing. Opening and invocation. Establish ritual and the cosmic states. This is not a confession, it is a reckoning. That's what I wanted to say. The dole is not a handout, it's a thread in the tapestry of survival. Well, let's be honest about this one, Mr. Demon. Survival takes a lot less than what I'm getting on the dole. I'll say that shooting myself in the foot if I ought to. Because I believe it's very late and a new world order has to take place. Or an extinction event, or both. I don't think Revelation is going to take off anymore since I heard the beast turn Christian. What you don't see is the cost of staying alive. See, if I start reading these, in fact, I'm just going to read them one by one. I might interrupt, or I might say at the end how this mimics Demon Ring. The architecture of need. It shows that the doles, the demon is wanting me to show the scaffolding of my life before everybody and what the dole supports. Well, of course you buy food and things like that, but it really is what it's really trying to do. It wants me to say little phrases like, I don't waste the dole, I ritualize it. Shame into sacred. I have no shame accepting it. Not anymore. Try to get work. And I have worked. It's all based around survival. I will not apologize for surviving. The dole is not wasted on me, it's invested in myth. These are very brittle statements. I want to have a conversation face to face with these people. But yes, this video is wasted. This is not a good video. What I'm being fed right now is Britain terminology around PIP and ESA, which is now called Universal Credit, UC, which is for useful cats. You know,